We're off to the races.
It begins.
Just you try and stop it.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend, I will defend.
So, the last time we were here was...
You know, on the internet.
Yeah. So it was 3 weeks ago that the video got put up. And from what I remember, I think that means it was about, well, at least a month ago that we recorded that. So it's been
a good long while.
It's been a decent amount of time. Many things have happened, but...
Apparently, it's just the way the universe works. Stuff happens.
Things happen, and then you die.
On a day-to-day. Into the morbid already. I like it.
Just like Grandma used to say when she went to the old funeral home.
When she was alive, you know, before stuff happened.
So, quickly, into Trump Watch.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. About me, better watch how you speak.
Oh, God, how?
It's not that bad because even Republicans decided they didn't want his healthcare bill.
Oh, my God.
So, Obamacare still stands at the moment.
Technically that is accurate, but the reason for why it's still standing is Trump saying he's just gonna
Traitors!
just gonna let it fail on its own. It's just gonna let it die its own death. Yeah, because that's what people want, is for healthcare to just go into a massive spiral, and then people won't be able to afford anything, and then you'll be in massive piles of shit.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose though his theory might be that he's going to let Obamacare fail.
Let Obamacare.
Let Obamacare. What's that? Oh, an Obamacare. That would be like some kind of hippie electro car that fits in 17 people. That'd be great.
But it'd
Obama.
have like a Kit from Knight Rider style thing on the front.
Yes.
And it's like,
That'd be
hey,
great.
Michael, we're gonna, yes, we can make this
Yes,
left.
we can. The Obamacare. Get on it, Obama. How has nobody ever done this? Come on.
I know.
The electric self-driving Obamacare.
One meeting with Elon Musk. It's happening.
That's all we need. Anyway.
That is the next Tesla.
My theory is that Trump is going to, let it fail. If it does, I hope it doesn't, and I don't think it will. But if it does, then people will be like, any port in a storm. It doesn't matter how bad the new plan is. Let's go for it.
Because it will just be a case of like, hey, we have absolutely nothing in place. Better do something.
Yeah. How about that? They're Trump car. Bah. Okay.
Guys, I've got this great idea.
The best.
It's called
the best.
Trump Car. It's like Trump Care, but there's one less vowel. It's beautiful. It's the best.
Best. Oh, fucking Trump car. Trump car would be. It would be. It would be.
Well, it would have.
Get into.
It would have grooves in the seat for when a woman sat down that would just sort of clench
and fold around and clasp.
Oh.
It would have a twin V8 engine, one to run the front wheels, one to run the back wheels. It would take. It would do 3 miles to the gallon, and it would only start moving if you got like 50 people to push it forward first. Otherwise, it'd just sit there producing carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide.
It would be soft top, but that top would be threadbare.
Yep.
But it would deny that it was threadbare.
Yeah, you wouldn't be quite sure what it was made of. But whenever you had the roof up, you're like, is this actually going to hold anything out, like a breeze or anything? It's surprisingly impervious to wind. And then the inside, it looks from a distance, like lacquered oak. but when you get right up close to it, it's MDF, but it's been like painted in orange.
The soft top still somehow manages to remain yellow despite it not really... Like, it's been a while. It shouldn't really be yellow anymore.
No.
But no, it's still yellow. It's natural for a car this old to still be that colour. It's just,
absolutely. Yeah. It's the natural...
Good car genetics.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, every 20 years ago or so, you get a new set of tyres. I don't know. I think the analogy wears out there. Oh, the other thing it can only do is it can't make any progress up hills. It can only drive you into a ditch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has no sat nav because it has completely no sense of direction. Yeah.
Are we done?
I'm just trying to think if there's any more I can work into this, but I think I'll come back to it later.
Yeah, cool. That was a brief catch up on Trump. Let's not delve into him anymore because I imagine his doctor was had enough.
Who wants to delve into Trump anyway?
So, recently, Olaf, you have moved house.
Indeed, my log cabin is no longer where it used to be.
But your bath, doth it still remain intact?
I do still have a bath, yes. In fact, I do.
Excellent. Is it as good as the previous one that caused previous guest Marcus to want to take pictures of scantily clad ladies in it?
Do you know what? It's not bad. It's pretty good. Yeah. Still got that kind.
Clad ladies might still be happening then.
It might well do. You never know. We'll have to get in touch with Marcus and see if he wants to come and view my bath.
Yeah. Hey Marcus, you remember them boobies? How about we see them boobies? Huh?
How about you bring them boobies round to my place?
How about you get them boobies? So
how about that? How about you? What have you done in the month I moved house?
I have been playing proper manager. My deputy at my work has taken on a new job, still within, basically across the floor, but
within waving distance.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
But I have had to step into his role while a new deputy is found, I being among the interviewees. And
that's got to play well in the interview, isn't it? So why do you think you're fit for this job? Well,
I've been doing it. You see this job that you're making me apply for? I've been doing it. I'm doing it right now. Quite well, according to some. Give me it. But no, it is unfortunately one of those things that is entirely based on an interview. And as I think everybody learned when I worked with you, I ain't good at them. I'm the old wet cake collapsing type.
Okay.
Yes. And then today there has also been a case of a person who's still employed by the company. Well, the bank. It only works when people know that it's a bank. Person who's still employed by the bank, who is in a separate area of the bank, who I used to work with, who came onto one of our web chat agents looking to get their charges on their account waived. And people working on the assumption that being the case because he works in assisting businesses with their accounts, and the actual members of staff are audited to see the health of their accounts, and so a £30 charge that would be due to come out of his account because he can't control his spending would look bad on an audit.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, this particular bank has a policy of only one gesture of goodwill may be provided within 12 months. Hey, you've had your one gesture of goodwill. At which point he started berating and badgering the member of staff, saying that, no, I know you can do it. Do it. And so I have taken it upon myself in the brief time that I may have left as being a fake deputy manager to, at the very least, get him a severe warning by his manager, and at very worst, it is my goal to get him fired and have his head brought to me upon a platter, or mayhaps a skewer.
I think a skewer. It sends a strong message. I mean, a platter is very nice and so on. You can put it on a plinth or something and show it off to people. But I think if a head is delivered to you on a skewer,
it's a real sense of power.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I will take it into the interview with me, and they will say, "Why do you believe you are suitable for this job?" and I shall slam it on the table, and I shall say, "Behold, the last man who crossed me.
The last man to stand against me." I think it's a winning strategy. You should do it.
I am a just and fair god. I smite only those who deserve to be smoten.
Good. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to smite the innocent.
Oh no. Heaven forfend.
Heavens forfend.
Indeed.
Heavens forfend. Well, there you go.
Would you, going back to your house move, would you go along with the apparent fact that it is a terribly stressful time in a person's life?
Fucking yes. It's so fucking stressful. Oh my god. Okay. Allow me to weave you a fantasy tale of house moving.
Oh.
So,
wait. Let me allow you to set up your imaginary loom for you to weave this mental image.
From which I shall weave the cloth of the story or something. Sorry, I watched that ridiculous movie about bending bullets again.
Oh god.
See,
okay.
Every time I watch that movie, I forget that there's a subplot with a loom in it.
Yeah.
And then
is it wanted? Not wanted. Is it
Yeah,
wanted?
Yeah. And then by the time you get to the end and they're like planning how they're going to destroy this loom, I go, what? Oh, yeah, the thing with the...
the loom.
Loom.
Oh, the thing that's kind of not really... Okay, yeah.
I remember that making no sense at the beginning as well. It still doesn't. So, yeah, we were having... I was moving house with my housemate.
Yes.
And we were having a hell of a time trying to find somewhere that we could go and see around our work schedules and so on.
Yeah.
But we were still fairly confident. We managed to find somewhere. Our move-out date was the end of June, and we wanted to move in on the 1st of July, which, that end of June was a Friday, beginning of July was a Saturday. We were like, perfecto. We can pack up on the Friday evening, move in on the Saturday morning, everything is bueno. Turns out, we found this place 10 days before the end of June. We're like, cool, we'll apply for it, we got it. And they're like, cool, right, you can move in next week. I'm like, no. You said on your website it was available from the 1st. We want to move in on the 1st, please. And that didn't happen.
Oh.
So we managed to persuade our current previous landlord, who hadn't let the house to, let us stay on for another week.
Yeah.
Paid our rent there, got everything sorted out for this new place. And oh my god, the fees. Oh my god.
How much are we talking?
Crippling. I felt as though I had lost the use of my knees.
I've paid out so much, I can't feel my knees.
My legs don't work, and also it seems as though, yep, they took one of my bollocks as well. And I like Lefty. Lefty did all the work. Why would you do this to me? Anyway, yeah, loads of fees. We had to pay them. Yeah. Get them paid.
Yeah.
And because we had been prepared a week earlier to move house, everything was already packed.
Yeah.
So come moving day, basically we just loaded up the van, drove over, picked up the keys, dropped it all off.
Yeah.
And we were done in like an hour.
No.
It was fucking great. Then it was a case of moving stuff around the house and finding new homes for everything.
Yeah.
Which is apparently another never-ending task.
Yeah.
But c'est la vie. I have a roof over my head and a bath to soothe my woes.
And hopefully someday soon, booby ladies with the boobs.
That's always the hope, isn't it?
Do you know what this room really needs to bring it together? Boobies.
I found that to be most rooms. Like, maybe a courtroom, maybe not. But most other rooms, I think, boobies.
But Olaf, this is the toilet room. This could not possibly be improved by the boobies.
Yeah, I feel you are mistaken.
Behold! My God, he's right. They really bring the room together.
Everything is improved and enlightened.
They are like a little storage unit. Look, I can keep my toothbrush between them. Oh, very handy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's been my 4 weeks of torment and struggle.
Jest and japery. With the house moving.
Much
mafioso.
Yeah, very much so. So there you go. What else?
Well, At least
What else?
you are now in residence.
Ah, yes. At least I am now situated. I have a place to hang my hat.
Indeed.
Not that I wear a hat, but you know.
It's really more of a helmet.
Yeah. I didn't really want to bring it up, but yeah, it is. Or a helm in summer. You know, when it's warm out.
Just the old summer helmet.
Yeah.
So when you're walking around, put the helmet on.
Mhm.
Yeah. When you're walking in the lamppost, we've all seen you. We've all seen you at the old... down at the foot of the old lamppost.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time. Have you ever done that? Have you ever walked headlong into a lamppost?
No, never hit my head. I've hit my shoulder.
Yeah.
But one of the best things I have ever seen was small child not paying attention,
Yes.
looking to the left, not into a lamppost, but into a bollard. And not only that, a bollard with a curvature on the end of it, so at the top it bowed out.
Yeah.
Oh, right on the forehead, just above the nose. Oh, God. That was arguably the best day of my life, which
That's
says more about
hilarious.
my life than anything else.
That's fantastic. When I was quite a bit younger, in primary school, I was walking along the street towards my house, and I was looking left across the road, saw my friend, was waving at my friend, walking along, head first straight into a lamppost, and looking back on it, I wanted the comedy, like cartoon sound noise to be played, like the clang, because it was absolutely perfect. Like I was just waving,
did you
paying
do
no
that
attention.
thing where your arms and legs kept going briefly, so they were stuck out in front of you?
Yeah, kind of. I did. Yeah. Oh, it was a funny moment. Yeah. So yeah, I've walked into a lamppost. So a helmet to prevent.
Yeah,
cranial
you
damage.
definitely need
a
a
good
helmet
thing.
then.
Definitely
Well,
a good thing.
I know what you're getting for Christmas.
Lesson learned by me.
I have some ideas for upcoming shows.
Ah yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
feeling like we will get Jenga involved on another one that won't be a Punnalingus, it will just be a normal one.
Okay, yeah.
And I want to do one revolving, once again, around the video games.
Video games.
Video games, so at least
Video.
one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I
Seemed to
wouldn't...
go down well last time.
Indeed. I also want to do one which might briefly focus on sex, because I know your audience.
Ah yeah.
know
of
what
course.
the view bots will latch on to.
How to get them views?
What can I put in this title? Anal sex virgin vagina. Whoa, those views sprung up quickly.
That was a big spike in viewership.
It's only been up 20 minutes, so I got 30,000 views. That's weird.
Phrasing.
Do you have any ideas that you feel we should broach, much like would go on a lapel?
Ah, a brooch on a lapel. I see. Yeah.
See what I did?
I see where you went there.
I'm fashionistic clever.
Sure. Yeah.
They'll come to me at the time.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be honest. Most of my my brain power, what little there was, has been used up trying to figure out how to move house and pay ridiculous amounts of money without selling my body or parts of it.
Oh, we've all done that.
Yeah.
It is a Wednesday. Why were you out of work so late today?
Because of some fucking complaining twat-faced dickbag customer.
It's always the twat-faced dickbag customers.
I know.
Go
right?
on. What was it
So,
about?
Okay. They have a legitimate grievance, which makes it kind of difficult when they're a twat. Because you're like, yeah, you have a problem, and I'm doing my best to help you out here. Stop being a dick. Customer ordered something from our online website.
Oh, that's the first mistake.
I know, right? Why would you even do that?
Yeah, that's a dumb one.
And then something about the order not being processed properly, meaning that they didn't get like an order number or any confirmation emails.
All right.
But the bank then kind of ring-fenced the money for the transaction.
Well, yes, that. Don't you have a go at the bank? Don't you,
Oh.
motherfucker?
No, I'm not. I mean, they've done the correct thing. Then they,
Exactly, that's how it works. The
That's how it
transaction
works, yeah.
process, bank have to hold it because it's an authorised payment that's been agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. And so we tried to explain this to them on Monday, that this was what was happening, and probably the item's either going to arrive in the next day or two, or the money will just go back into your account.
Yeah.
Today they come in 3 minutes before closing time,
Motherfucker.
and start at. So when you're talking to somebody who's in customer services, it's a good idea to start at a kind of calm, measured response, because that way they're going to view you as a human being and not a toss bag.
Indeed.
And they're going to be more sympathetic, and you can communicate more clearly rather than being kind of het up and aggressive. This guy did not seem to understand this advice. Maybe he'd never heard it before. Maybe it's completely new to him. But yeah, he decided to come in at the aggressive side of things, and I took a little time to kind of calm him down and reassure him. Said, "Yes, of course, I remember you from the other day. You were here and complaining about the exact same thing." "Oh no, it's not happened." "Well, that's a shame. As I explained to you the other day, we don't control that here, but I can do my best to try and..." Oh my God, he's still going.
Yeah.
So I had to spend some time trying to investigate reasons for why the money might have now finally gone out of his account, and he's still not received any information. I was like, "Is it possible you may have mistyped your email address?" No, it's absolutely correct. I've done it properly. I'm like, because if you mistyped it, it will have gone to that address and not your actual address, and then that's why you haven't seen the emails, but the money's gone out of your account, which seems to suggest the transaction's been processed, which means you're going to get your fucking thing in the post in the next day or two. So, yeah. Eventually I had to calm him down and kind
What
of...
has been the outcome? What has been the R in this star situation?
No, it's still going on.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So he's... I showed him how to raise a grievance on our website and submit that properly, and I followed it up with an email from myself directly to the same guys going, "Hey guys, this is really quite urgent. Would you mind terribly looking into it, because we asked you to on Monday and nothing happened then, but now he's back again and he's coming back again on this weekend, so you better pull your fucking finger out and get this shit sorted."
I don't want to have to deal with this man again.
Nope. So yes, I was dealing with that for a good 40 minutes longer than closing time.
Jeez.
And then I had to finish closing the shop. So that was nice.
Customers, know your place.
Just yet another day on r/working in retail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
what was it he's
say
actually potentially purchased?
oh, here's the other amazing thing.
Oh God.
I ordered a laptop for this amount of money. And when he was in on Monday, we tried to find out, make and model, kind of what the specs were, so we could find out exactly what the thing was to try and help us find out what happened to the order.
Yeah.
Apparently, we did find out what it was. I checked it today. It turns out it's a desktop.
Right.
So this guy wanted to order a laptop so that he could start. Because what's he doing? That's right. He's going to school. He's doing computing at college or something.
Okay.
For which...
a young gentleman?
Early 20s.
Okay.
So, for which kind of highfalutin idea, he's decided to pay for the cheapest laptop he could possibly find.
Which has turned out to be a desktop.
Which, if it's the one we found the other day, is a desktop and therefore has no monitor or keyboard or mouse with it. So, that's going to get returned pretty quickly.
Yeah.
My current working theory is that somehow he typed in the wrong email address. There's a comma instead of a dot.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He paid properly. The bank card was accepted and the transaction's been processed.
Yeah, because email doesn't link up with your bank card in any way, so it's completely
exactly.
unaffected.
So the automated system just keeps on sending out the emails to the email address he provided. If it's incorrectly typed, it's not our fault. And tomorrow morning or the day after, I've got your parcel for you. You sign here. And he'll have his new laptop/desktop.
Oh, this is a bit big.
Yeah, and then when he comes to the store to return it because it's not what he thought it was, I'll be like, Yeah, sure. Just give me the invoice that we sent you. The paper copy. Yeah. Cheers. Douche noodle.
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Thank you for your custom. Cheers. Thank you. Please come again. Okay, the other option is that if our website did just straight up decline the thing, then the bank should be getting a rebate soon, going, hey, by the way, we didn't need this money. Take it back. In which case, again, he's not going to come in, so that's fine.
Yeah. If that is the case, it'd be best to chase it up with the bank's Visa Disputes team, who can deal with all such matters, as they can liaise on his behalf.
I'm sure that they can. Apparently, he's already spoken to them and said, and the banks basically went, yep, it's out of our hands now. Okay.
Yeah, well, the payment is still not come out, and it's not on your statement, so we can't fucking touch it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome to Limbo, motherfucker. Population U. Well, with that, I will let you go and eat whatever you plan to eat. Probably soap and various products from Lush, I assume.
Why?
Because you are Olaf Bath Time, and your sustenance is derived from bath bombs.
Oh, I see. Of course it is. Bath bombs are a weapon, though.
Shut your whore mouth.
Bath bombs are a sensory weapon. That's what they are. They attack the senses.
Oh, your sensory weapons are setting me off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we shall look to record again next week, and
we shall adjourn for now until the next time.
We shall try and not make it 3 weeks because, well, I've recorded all the Pocket Bunny stuff, so we've got placeholders. Lord, we got placeholders.
I've still not managed to listen to the second two. By the way, everybody should listen to all 3 Pocket Bunnies. But the first one was charmingly whimsical. I liked it.
It's not bad to say it's. Well, I say it's not bad. It's when I read it back, it was awful, and I've had to edit it as I've been speaking.
Heavily. Nice.
But it's probably about 10 years old now. Is that? I wrote it in my first year of university, and I was like, oh god, I'm bored. Let's try something.
And instead of cocaine or ladies, he decided to try writing about a pocket bunny.
Exactly. I'm an odd boy.
He's an odd one, isn't he? Tells you everything you need to know about him, really. Yeah.
Anyway,
when you say we're going to try and not leave it as long, have you had complaints? Because
I genuinely have. I've had at least one person go up to me and say, where's the next one? I've run out of things to listen to in the bath.
Oh, that person deserves a great big cuddle.
Oh, well, I might. Let me think about the best way to phrase this, because I was going to say I might give her one, but then I know that somewhere in the background I would be able to hear Sid James going, yeah.
I would definitely be up for that. Having no notion at all about who this person is, but I'd definitely be up for that.
Indeed. I will endeavour to commit to the act of cuddlage with this person.
Excellent choice.
Indeed. Anyway, from me, Hefty, and from you, Olaf. We bid you adieu. 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 Adieu.
Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu. Oh, there are a lot of Nazis around here. Adieu. 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 Adieu.
Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.